Hello, welcome back to our channel.
All right, when we last left our story, we were on a major cliffhanger, and things had just gotten, well, incredibly awkward. So let's not waste any time and jump right back into the action. So picture this. Emma has just been discovered by her grandfather, the one and only Liam Whitlock, who happens to be the esteemed director of the hospital. And she's caught, red-handed, having just pulled James's finger right out of her mouth.
Oh man, to say she's embarrassed is the understatement of the century. Her face is bright crimson, and she's standing there in front of the one person whose respect she craves more than anything. She is absolutely mortified. All she can think is, "Grandpa, please, it is not what it looks like."
You know, despite her usual pride, and let's be honest, her arrogance, Emma knows she has to fess up. So she just spills it all. Her terrible mistake, the injection that almost killed Mia, and how James, this stranger, was the only reason her friend was still alive. She just hangs her head, ready for the lecture of a lifetime.
And her grandfather is furious. But here's the thing. It's not about the finger. It's about her recklessness as a doctor. This is a man who lives and breathes medical ethics, and his disappointment, man, it hits her like a ton of bricks. You can just see the tears welling up in her eyes as this wave of shame just completely washes over her.
So, completely defeated, Emma just turns to leave. But right as she's about to make her walk of shame, a voice just cuts right through all that tension. And would you believe it, it's James who speaks up. He actually tells Mr. Whitlock not to put all the blame on Emma, claiming that he was the one who distracted her. Emma literally stops dead in her tracks. She's stunned. Nobody ever talks back to her intimidating grandfather. So now all of Mr. Whitlock's attention shifts. He's sizing up James, this young guy in pretty shabby clothes, who somehow, someway, has managed to get the attention and maybe even the respect of his incredibly proud granddaughter. He knows right away there has to be more to this kid than meets the eye.
Mr. Whitlock, being the doctor he is, immediately cuts through the drama and gets right to the heart of the medical situation. He points to James's finger, which, by the way, is still pressed firmly against Mia's chest, and he asks this very direct, very serious question.
And James's answer is just stunning. With zero prior info from Emma, he perfectly diagnoses Mia's condition as a rare congenital disease. One that, you guessed it, can't be cured, only managed.
You can just see Mr. Whitlock's eyes light up. He's genuinely amazed. He knows James is right, and he also knows there's no way Emma told him any of this. The fact that James just figured this out by pure observation, it's incredible. And right then and there, Mr. Whitlock stops seeing a kid in shabby clothes and starts seeing a potential medical genius.
Okay, so what James explains next takes this whole situation from just surprising to, well, truly unbelievable. He's about to reveal the very unconventional method he's using to keep Mia alive.
The secret, he says, is qi. Now, Mr. Whitlock knows that term. It's from traditional Chinese medicine, this mysterious internal life force. But it's something he's only ever heard about in old texts, something only ancient masters could supposedly control. Seeing it in action from a young man, that's a whole other level.
James goes on to explain what he discovered. He tells them he sensed two opposing forces raging inside Mia's body, a hot aura and a cold one, and they're violently clashing right around her heart. That is the real root of her illness.
And according to James, these energies aren't just there. They're actively destroying Mia's body at a cellular level. His finger, pressed on that specific acupoint, is channeling his own qi to temporarily balance these auras and stop the destruction in its tracks.
So this moment right here, this is a huge turning point. The entire power dynamic in this hospital room is about to get flipped completely upside down.
Let's just take a second to remember who Liam Whitlock is, okay? He's not just some doctor, he is a legend. A man so powerful they say the whole city of Philadelphia trembles when he speaks. He only treats the most elite patients, and only as a personal favor. He is, for all intents and purposes, the master.
And then the master turns to this young man in shabby clothes that he literally just met, and he humbly asks to be taught. You could hear a pin drop. Dr. Garcia's jaw is on the floor. Emma's eyes are wide with disbelief. Yeah, the world as they knew it just got turned on its head.
James, for his part, keeps insisting, hey, I'm not a doctor. I don't know how to cure her. But he says he might have a suggestion.
And here's the brilliant part. Standard medical thinking,
would be to try and eliminate these hostile energies. Just get rid of them. But James says that's impossible. His idea is so much simpler. If you can't get rid of them, why not just disperse them instead? For Mr. Whitlock, this is a total light bulb moment. The idea is so simple, so elegant, that he's almost kicking himself for not thinking of it. He actually admits that all his years of expertise had made him rigid in his thinking, unable to see this beautiful solution sitting right in front of him.
So, with this radical new idea from James now on the table, the path forward is suddenly crystal clear. The master is officially ready to apply the lesson he just learned from the student. The new treatment plan is basically a perfect fusion of their two skill sets. Mr. Whitlock will use his incredible expertise with acupuncture to disperse the energies, just like James suggested. It's not a cure, but it's a long-term management plan, one that should allow Mia to live a basically normal life.
And just like that, the treatment begins. The legendary Dr. Whitlock, armed with his acupuncture needles and decades of experience, starts to work, all while following the guidance of a mysterious young man he met just a few minutes ago. It's this incredible blend of ancient wisdom and modern medical skill.
But here's the thing. A massive question is just hanging in the air. James keeps insisting he's not a doctor, but his medical knowledge seems to surpass even the best in the field. So if he's not a doctor, then what on earth is he?
If you like the story, please like and share it, and subscribe to the channel to watch future episodes. Thanks for watching.